At first glance, it may look like a dairy farm, but Stony Point AgriCorp, located not far from Dallas, is an innovative and diverse Texas beef operation. Mark Quinn is a veterinarian by training. He and a partner founded Stony Point more than 2 decades ago.
We've been in business now 21 years. It's mostly a Holstein calf feeding operation. The majority of our business through the years has been feeder cattle, Holstein feeder cattle. We've shipped them all over the country, and I have a lot of very happy customers on the feeder cattle side. At this location, we generally bring calves in, usually from one of our calf ranches. Then we grow them here, usually to 450 pounds, and ship them out as feeder cattle. We now have some that are quite a bit bigger than that we're trying to niche market.
Today, Mark leads a hard-working crew, and Stony Point has grown to include 6 locations across Texas and New Mexico. The heart of the operation is here in Melissa, where up to 8,500 head of cattle are spread out across 440 acres. For Mark, managing water and runoff is one key area of focus.
We actually have 4 lagoons here that are large lagoons that capture all of the runoff from the pens. And then they act kind of as a filter, so a lot of the solids filter out here.
The water in the lagoons is put to good use. Working with an idea from Texas A&M University, Stony Point developed a partnership with a turfgrass company and now uses the nutrient-rich water from the runoff ponds to irrigate and produce high-quality turfgrass.
We just harvested some of our turfgrass for the Texas Rangers infield, which is we're pretty proud of that fact. We've done a lot of other sports fields, and we've done a lot of golf courses. The turfgrass operation, I think it's a great opportunity for operations like us that are encroached upon with high-value real estate to manage their waste. A lot of times your phosphorus builds up to the point that you have to stop using that ground and move to new ground for your wastewater distribution. With this system, we don't have to do that. And we're also in a very high real estate value area, so that it's very difficult for us to go buy another 100 acres next year to irrigate with for 5 years. The benefit there is that as we ship the turf out, we keep shipping a large percentage of our phosphorus with it. So it allows us to keep going back on the same ground year after year with our phosphorus.
Stony Point also developed a unique approach for dealing with runoff water at their calf ranch. Each calf hutch is separated by a strip of grass which acts as a filter. Stony Point is the only operation in Texas to have a permit from the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality authorizing the use of these filter strips.
As the rain comes and washes the manure and the solids down the hill, we have these heavy grass filter strips that we use to help filter out the solids and trap them away from the edges of the property. It works very well, and we've been using it now since about 1990. So it's 19 years on that site, and we're still very well below our phosphorus levels.
Beyond turfgrass and feeder cattle, Stony Point has also developed a partnership with Dallas area dairy companies to recycle outdated dairy products and reprocess them into calf milk replacer to feed calves.
The dairy products that go into the milk product is just about every dairy product that you can find in a dairy case. We use cottage cheese, sour creams.
As these milk plants bring products back, it's very difficult for them to dispose of them, and some of them are going to composting. And this stuff is really good feed, very good feed for the baby calves. And so it feels good to be able to utilize that.
Well, I think it's great. I think it's great for the overall scope of the world and the environment, because it's products that normally were going to the dump that now that they're not going there anymore, so that creates a better environment for the whole world, actually.
The operation also recycles the plastic containers left after the dairy products are reprocessed. Stony Point stewardship efforts also extend to the community and include sponsoring roadside cleanup along the highway fronting the operation. It's one of many ways Mark and his crew work to be good neighbors while leading the way to recycle waste products and provide a clean working environment.
We've sat here and tried to be innovative. In fact, our motto is advancing agriculture through innovation. We are very proud of our environmental impact, and we've worked at it a long time, and we started long before it was fashionable.